They still hear him screaming at night, even though he's been dead for years. I was just 14 when my uncle got a job as a cook in the Royal Palace of Oroma, a small town in southern Nigeria. I followed him there because my parents were too poor to take care of me. Everyone in the village warned us, do not look the prince in the eye. I thought it was just a saying. I was wrong. Prince Ikena was not like other people. He didn't walk. He stormed. When he entered a room, silence followed like a shadow. Servants would vanish when he came near. They said he once set fire to a guard's bed because the man didn't bow deep enough. The scariest thing was how he smiled. That smile never reached his eyes. It was white, fake, and thin, like he was hiding a secret only him found funny. You could smell the fear in the air the day Prince Ikena returned from exile. Something about the wind, it just didn't feel right. People whispered he killed his own brother, who was the real heir. The body was never found. Only a trail of blood leading to the forest behind the palace. The elders said the forest rejected him after that. But the king, his father, was too sick to care. So the prince ruled. And we obeyed. One night, I was sent to bring food to the prince's chambers. I didn't want to. No one did. But when it's your turn, you go. The hallway was quiet, almost too quiet. I knocked. No answer. I knocked again. Still nothing. Then I heard it. A low growl. Like something breathing just behind the door. I opened it slowly, and saw the prince kneeling on the floor, his back turned to me. He was whispering to something in the dark. The air smelled wrong. Like blood and rotten yam. I couldn't see who he was speaking to, but the shadow on the wall was not human. I stood frozen. He turned slowly and saw me. You saw nothing, he said. That night, I couldn't sleep. But worse things came the next day. The prince locked himself in his room, screaming non-stop. For hours. The guards tried to break in. They couldn't. The door was burning hot. Some said they heard chanting. Others said it sounded like a child laughing. Then it went silent. We found him dead in the morning. His eyes was wide open, skin gray, mouth frozen in that same smile, but twisted. Terrified. His fingernails were ripped off, and his tongue was gone. But the room was locked from the inside. Since then, no one enters that room. But at night, you still hear it. The screaming. And when the window glows again, we all pretend we don't see it. I still hear the breathing sometimes. That room, the one they told us never to open, still breathes. Not loud, not all the time. But on certain nights, when the sky is too still and the goats refuse to bleat, you can hear it. Like something under thick fabric. Inhale. Exhale. Slow. Heavy. Real. After Prince Ikena died, the palace was locked down for 7 days. The elders said no one was to speak of it again. They burned his clothes. They poured salt around the entrance of the forbidden room. And they beat 3 of the palace boys who tried to peek inside. But me. I knew something they didn't. I saw what he was drawing on the floor the night before. Lines. Circles. Symbols I'd only seen once, etched on the stones behind my grandfather's shrine. Grandfather said they were from the old world. Before Orisha. Before iron. Before peace. And that's the thing. Prince Ikena wasn't just wicked. He was looking for something older than evil. That night, I couldn't sleep. My corner of the servants' quarters faced the east wing. I shouldn't have looked. But I did. And I saw the room glowing again. But he was already dead. I woke 2 other servants. Told them what I saw. One, Adanma, just stared at me like I was mad. The other, little Obiora, was curious. Too curious. Obiora said we had to tell the chief guard. That maybe something else was inside the room. But before he could even get up, we heard it. A knock from inside the room. just one. But it was enough. We ran. But Obiora. He stopped. He whispered, "It's him." I pulled him by the arm, but he stood like a statue. Then his nose started to bleed. Thick. Black. I screamed. The next morning, they found him in front of the room's door, shaking and laughing. He wouldn't stop. He just kept saying, he said it's not over. He said he's not the only one. They took him away. He never came back. Subscribe, comment, like and share to our channel. Next week we bring part 2.